It's not the change, it's the possibility of change. That's how Barack Obama described his election on the night of November 4th. Quote, "This victory alone is not the change we seek. It's only the chance for us to make that change," he said. And he continued, quote, "And that cannot happen if we go back to the way things were." Well, too right. The way things were have led us to this point. As the data filters in, unemployment at 6.5% and rising, U.S. consumer confidence at the lowest point since measurement began. The entire industrial world is showing negative growth for the very first time since World War II. We are clearly in need of real change. There is no quick fix. And that's why it's less than reassuring to read over the list of economic advisors on the Barack Obama transition team. Among them, Lawrence "Women Are Genetically Predisposed to Limited Science and Math Achievement" Summers, Robert $200 million Rubin, Paul "I played ball with the Reagan administration" Volcker, and the rest. The pressing question they all face is who can they find to run the Treasury who can somehow convince the banks to start lending money? Not to other banks, but to taxpayers. After all, it's taxpayers' money they're holding. After years of going wild with subprime and other schemes and making hundreds of billions of dollars in profits, the banks are now rediscovering prudence. They're not lending, they say, because their obligation is first and foremost to their shareholders. It's a redefining of obligations, who owes what to whom, that's on the table today. It's hard, therefore, to imagine that it'll come from those like those who've made their millions on exactly the system that's now in trouble. Luckily, the president-elect said something else a week ago. Not only that we can't go back to the way things were, but that it can't happen without you, which is to say, us. That's an invitation waiting to be accepted, if ever I heard one. That's all we have time for today. You'll find everything you've seen on this show at our website, grittv.org. There's a place to comment on every story. While you're there, join our mailing list so we can let you know what's coming up. There's a podcast and a Twitter feed of every posting. Just follow Grit TV on Twitter. Please become a supporter if you can, and thanks for watching.